Well, I thought I should get off YouTube for a little bit and do some of the chores that I need to do since the sun is shining. So these are my window boxes. This is the before, and I'm going to plant them today because the sun is shining and my grandsons are coming over, so they can probably put them in the boxes for me. That is, if they show up. If they don't, I'll put them in myself. I do it every other year. I was just looking forward to that. This table is my picnic table on my deck. Excuse the mess. There's the bird feeders. Sometimes you can see them from when I'm filming. And usually I'm right behind that blue butterfly that's on the wall. That's where my desk is. And that's the entrance to my house. And guess who that is? She comes with me wherever I go. She's a good girl. Every single time I go up to get my flowers that are over in that wagon, she gets up. And she follows me. And then she comes back and she settles down, and then I go back. And she gets up. Here's that turtle that I painted for Skittles Habitat, which is right over there. I'll show you a close-up of it before and after, but I don't think I'm going to get to it today. But I do want to show you, can you see all those, the violets over there? I'm going to bring you over there because they'll probably be gone by the next time I have to show you, so I'm going to pause. Okay, here we go again. Can you see all these violets? Violets are pretty, but they do take over. I don't know if you can see any of the flowers on them, but see this? I made that stained glass, but it marks my septic tank. Maybe that's why the violets are doing so well, but they are pretty. Let me see if I can show you one real up close. They're awfully pretty. And they stay green all summer. But if they dry out, then they just fall over and they look awful. Now I'm going to show you where I put that bird that I did. Okay, I cleaned up this area too. See, that's where the hummingbird feeder. Disregard that black pail. See the pretty ferns? I've cleaned up this area. And those are lights around that shepherd's hook, so at night they show up. They used to be around the roof line, but Quinn got tangled with her leash. I put the solar lights out today. That is a heuchera. And you can see the hostas in there, and there's one there, and there's the bird that I painted. Isn't she pretty? She's got a place of honor. Here's the other side of this. This is the front of the shed. You like that beautiful orange door? My daughter, when she saw that, she said, "A little bright, isn't it?" I said, "Yep, it is." I love the little ferns. And I put the solar lights here, and there's a heuchera. And there's hostas. And look at my little gnomes that I painted. I put them right front and center, and I put them on the same scene so that they would be together. There's another hosta hiding in there. You can't really see it. Now I'm going to take you to one other thing. Maybe two. Okay, this is my clematis. It's got tons of blossoms on it, but it hasn't come out. It's a purpley blue. And it's just beautiful. But it's kind of a flash in the pan. It comes and then it goes. I don't particularly like the way the bottom looks, but that's what it is. So, this is my bleeding hearts. Can you see that bumblebee? How cool is that? Awesome. I don't know where he went. He's probably looking to bite me. But isn't it pretty? And this is my fountain I have to rehab. I usually take it apart and clean it. And you guys have been interfering with my projects. Here's some peonies. They never do well here because there's not enough light. But I don't care. And there's an astilbe. It does pretty good. Now this, I'm going to show you these. They are all over my yard, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to let you tell me in the comments. How's that? Because I want to know just how smart you are. Here's another peony. Once again, it has a few blossoms, but nothing. It's because it's in the shade. And this is a hedge that the previous owner planted. I trim it down every single year, and it just keeps growing wild. I don't want to take it out because there's a part of it that I really like. Look at how pretty it is swinging in the breeze. But I don't know how much longer I can keep trimming that darn thing. Oh, and these solar lights, those are so cute in the, I was going to say in the sun. At night. I just put those out today too. Here's some more hostas. Right there. A sedum. Some lilies. And there is a hydrangea. It's a pretty sad looking one. But it came back, and there's another hydrangea. Look at how pretty that is. This is coming down into the rocks in my yard. I didn't intend this to be a whole lengthy video. That's Quinny's throne. She stands on that flat rock. I've cleaned this all out. As you can tell, it's kind of manicured. It's growing up now, but I have done my best to clean it out. I like the natural look, but I don't like dead things. But I can't do that now because there's all kinds of holes and crevices that you could... Now, in the distance, in front of that rock, between those two rocks, you can see those same plants that I pointed out to you and asked you to name them. So pay attention. There's a few more. I'm trying to get you a different angle without killing myself. But these are all over my woods. My woods. It's God's woods. And the violets. Here's the gnome from this angle. He seems to be taking a nap. The other one's kind of on the lookout. But aren't those little ferns cute? They're so delicate.